Okay, so this is going to be a review of the Jeep ZJ Bull Bar front bumper by Affordable Off-Road. I'll have their eBay store linked in the description below. That's where I got this. It is super windy out right now and there's a lot of cars going by, so I don't know how the audio is going to turn out, but hopefully it's good enough for a video. So, first and foremost, it's a good bumper. Everything comes super quickly. There was like free 2-day shipping, I think, when I got it. I ordered it one day and it came 2 days later. So super quick shipping, excuse me, versus other websites where it could take months to get your order. And when done correctly, it can look really good. Even if it's not painted or anything, it could look really good. So this is my ZJ right here. It's not lifted or anything. But review. I've had it on for a few days, and I have a lot of praise and just a few dislikes. Now, first and foremost, the Jeep there's modeled on is an older ZJ. I think it's like a 93 or a 94, and it's where the grill is actually the same length of your headlights. And they had theirs displayed on an older ZJ, like I said, and I'm not sure if that was the reason or not, but in order for us to be able to get these bolts in correctly for the holes to line up, we needed to take a grinder and take to the stock bumper and actually cut two little slots, a slot on each side for it to go into so the holes would line up. So it did not fit on there without modding the original stock bumper. That's my biggest complaint at this point. I've had no reason to complain more. But yeah, we had to trim down this. It's part of the headlight frame, or like the headlight housing this year. We had to trim that down so it would fit as well. Not sure what the deal with that was. It looked good on their Jeep. Maybe it was just something weird with my Jeep or this bumper. But most likely you're going to have to make slots in the original bumper, and that's not something that I read in the description with this. Now, it comes in 4 pieces. It comes with the 2 side panels, the bull bar in the midsection. What you're going to have to do is you want to wash it down really good, or just rub it down with a damp towel or something, because it comes pretty dirty. It's stock metal. Then you're going to want to sand it, prime it, and then you can buff it if you want, or you can just paint it. We just painted it over, and it turned out really good. Flat black, same as the hood, so it looks pretty slick. But suggestion is hang everything up. Like if you have like a barn, we could hang it up in the rafters, or if it's a nice day, hang it in like a tree or something. Hang it when you're going to paint it. That way you can make the whole thing painted without having to paint one side, wait for it to dry, flip it over. That was just something I thought of. Another thing is, I don't know if we did it wrong. I have a hard time thinking that we did do it wrong. But when you mount these side pieces, there's 3 bolt like holes where you can put the bolt through in the washer and you screw the nut on. There's a bolt hole like right at the end, like right there. I just need to get it to focus here. So there's one like right here, and we couldn't figure out any way to be able to tighten that up. I don't know if it's a correct tool that we don't have, but there was no way we were tightening that up. But we did get the 2 others in really well, so it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. But we couldn't figure out a way to actually bolt that hole in there. There was no way we could get any kind of wrench or a socket or anything in there. Another thing is the slots are like this, so you have to raise it up all the way. Something that we have to fix is, you see, there's not that big of a gap on this side. That's because it's pushed all the way up. But this side, there's a huge gap on this, and it's because it's not pushed all the way up. So this is definitely a 2-man job. It'd be very hard to do it with one person. But other than that, it's a great bumper. It looks great. Functional. One thing I do suggest is I would highly suggest painting the bull bar. They're screws. I know they're not screws. They're like bolts. I highly suggest painting it because I didn't paint them because they're already black, and I was painting this flat black. But I probably will go over it with a quick coat here in a little bit, because as you can see, it's already rusting, and that's, I guess, bare metal, and over here is a lot worse. So just a quick clean that up a little bit, and then quick spray of paint will help fix that up. But other than that, I mean, it looks great, I think. They advertise it as 90 pounds on their website, but I weighed it and it's more like 105. And with stock suspension, I mean, if you have good suspension, it'll do less rather than really crappy suspension. But with my suspension, which is, it's not like the best, but it's not horrible at all either, it brought it down about an inch. So really no worries. That's something I was really concerned about, was that it was gonna make my Jeep look like it was sitting like this with all the weight in the front. But it only brought it down about an inch. So no worries there. So that is the front bull bar bumper from Affordable Off-Road for the Jeep ZJ. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. I'm not like a huge car guy, so I won't be able to answer any severely technical questions, but you could ask anyway, and I'll try my best. But thanks for watching. I hope this helps, and good luck with your build.